Alright boys, so today we have a very special video for you guys. So we're in Greece right now with all of our clients and we're going to analyze everybody's agency one by one, figure out their bottlenecks, why they're not scaling, and tell them exactly what to do what to do. And also scale the agency to like 50, 100K a month, right?
Yeah.
This is what we needed a year ago. Our previous mentor never gave it to us, so now we gave them what we needed. So let's get into it.
Blue shirt man, V2.
All this work, like compared to like anything else, like I'm like a state athlete. I train and lift 3 times a week, and it's like it's like not easy stuff. It's hard.
Yeah.
Setting appointments, all this stuff. It's so simple. Like it's not necessarily like easy, but simple. It's so
I know. I'm telling you, mentally, it's a mental exercise, bro. And I know exactly what you're talking about. And you actually, this is a really good exercise. I think you should do 1 month patterning because I don't care. I do care if you believe in it or not. But the tools in 1 month patterning, when you do them, if anybody here has done it, you actually have to like control your mind to actually do the fucking shit in the tape, you know? So look, mental exercises, in my opinion, are a lot harder than physical. Just in my opinion. I think everybody here honestly can do 1,000 push-ups. Seriously. Every single fucking person. But like mentally, it's a lot harder to grasp even concepts in this book, SMMA concepts, and even doing actions like that. First month I scaled. Every fucking day I did that tape.
Yeah, me too.
Every single fucking day. You didn't not skip a day.
Yeah,
I didn't skip a
you
day.
guys
did it
Every single day.
Right
We
after
didn't
waking up.
skip a fucking day. You guys should be doing this shit every single day. Trust me, every single day. Subliminals every day, and not for like 30 minutes, like 2 hours, bro.
Bro, I used to do it at the gym
2 hours.
like, every day, like 5 a.m., like after working the entire day, because like US time zones and Europe time zones. And for the entire gym session, just subliminals, not even music, just subliminals the entire time. And bro, what happens, bro? Like after a whole day of work, if you listen to that shit, bro, it gives you like peace and comfort, like knowing that you're gonna hit it, right? If you like constantly say the same shit in your mind the entire time, like it just gives you like, it relieves you, right? Because you're like, you're working towards the goal. You're actually gonna hit it eventually, you know?
If you tell yourself right now you're gonna make 50K before the end of this month, you're gonna have doubts in your mind, right? We're gonna make sure that won't happen. We're gonna make sure that literally will not happen. It's gonna be so crazy, bro. When you feel the feeling of thinking you're gonna hit that number and knowing it's gonna happen, without a doubt, it's like it's cracked. Like truly without a doubt. So let's get that done right after this subliminal. First things first. We're literally gonna make like a subliminal that's gonna be like the most crack shit of all time. Like I think that's the fucking solution.
I feel like this is just like such a big thing too, bro. Because you can like genuinely like unconsciously just reprogram your thoughts, and your thoughts is like the bedrock of your consciousness. You know, like if you can like shift that bedrock, and if you can like just shift it to your liking, you can like just make it, favorable.
Like remember like how everybody in Eric's fucking shitty little program always told me that mindset wasn't the reason I scaled. They were telling me the reason I scaled was because of my inputs. And I would tell them, no, you guys are all fucking dumb. It's mindset. Inputs.
But inputs happen because
Inputs happen because of mindset. Inputs wouldn't happen, bro. Would not happen if my mind wasn't like this.
So I started to get back on track and things are going pretty well, except the only thing I kind of noticed that is holding me back is show-up rate. So close rate is pretty good. I'm booking a lot of appointments, but they don't kind of show up to the call. Maybe it's something to do with the sequence, like the reminders, or what I say towards the end of the call, because currently I just say, yeah, so do you have time to get on a call later today where I can show you kind of what we do? And they agree, yeah. I send them and they just don't pick up the phone. And yeah, that's kind of the main thing. So wanted to ask, what's a way to improve that?
How do you establish yourself on the call? Who do you say you are?
Yeah, I say I've worked with 30 roofers this year, helping them get booked out.
Say 100.
100.
Say 200. Okay.
Bro, let's go crazy, bro. I'm talking like we need to do things that are out of the ordinary. Like, bro, why do you think when you guys saw my cold calling video, it's very weird. Like to most people in sales when they saw that shit. Like the way I was established. I had people commenting like, bro, why are you being unprofessional? Why are you cussing on the phone? You know? Bro, I've said faggot so many times on the phones with detailer and they fucking laugh their ass off, bro. You need to do shit that's out of the ordinary. Let's go crazy. 100 roofers. You've worked with 100 roofers. You're featured in USA Today on the news.
I realize a lot of times I just freestyle the call and then it doesn't go as planned, and that's why kind of they don't. So
A lot of it is the end of the call too.
right? If you frame end of your call bad, it's probably not going to go well, right? You have to make sure, like, hey, you know, did you get that email just from me? I just sent you my, you know, over our little video. We just want you to prepare before the call, right? You want to make sure that you tell them to watch that. And third to that, you want to tell them, what else? Or Marco, what's on the end of that
You
script?
just need to prime them to have a successful call. Tell them to mark this in their calendar. Most of these guys don't use Google Calendar like you do. Tell them to like mark this on a physical calendar. That's going to be a video conference call over Google Meet, online meeting. Say that word, say online meeting, because they know this is not going to be a phone call. This is like going to be a call over Zoom or something like that, right? Tell them to like book them in on the call while you're with them, and always kind of have them confirm the email in their inbox while you're on the call with them. Don't just let them go off the hook. And tell these guys that you're gonna send them a quick video, 2, 3, 4 minutes long. That's gonna save them 30 minutes on the call. Attach value to, because they don't want to waste call. They don't want to waste time on the call with you, right? Tell them it's gonna save them a fuck ton of time, and that they're gonna learn X, Y, and Z on how to do that thing on their own. Just attach value to it, right? Then they're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
If the VSL is good, the sale is pretty much already made.
Do you feel
Right.
like things are inconsistent?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to stick to a frame.
Yeah.
We need to track data.
I'm very spontaneous, so even with scripts, etc., go off track a lot of the time.
That's bro. Having
That's not bad, though.
that spontaneousness is good.
That's
It's a good
good, yeah.
trait. Yeah. It's just we need to track it. We need to track the data and have a frame to it a little bit, and we're gonna be good, bro. Like
So that's kind of pretty much it. My service delivery is really well. All of the clients are printing. Sales process is better now, but one thing I also kind of had a bit of issues is like distractions. Before, my environment was a bit pulling me down, but I changed it and now it's better, but still kind of I get distracted and want to try out new things, go somewhere, and that kind of prevents me from doing a lot of work. So
don't go to Thailand. Don't go to
That's
Bali.
brokey land, bro.
Come to Miami with us. Seriously, bro.
yeah,
'Cause I'm telling you-
I think it'll come for sure.
What are you doing before then?
I need to go to Bali.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to. I forgot. It's not because of. Okay, never mind. It's not. It's family. It's family. It's family.
my hometown, which is even worse.
Yeah. It's his family's there, and he hasn't seen them in a year.
Hmm?
You doing school still?
I am.
Bro, drop
What?
out, bro.
What? Okay. If everybody's watching this, drop the fuck out of school. Why haven't you dropped out yet?
Your parents.
I have a bit of time left, and
Bro, let's just. Okay, how about we met? What 20K this week? 20K this week? You drop out?
yeah, I told my mom if I'm making 15K in a month.
Oh my god, bro! What the fuck? That's nothing, dude. Let's just do this now. Let's do this week, and that's over. It's over. Let's just get him the fuck
That's
out
just
of
probably
the school.
preventing you from like hitting 15K. a month,
That
bro.
is the thing that is preventing you, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is probably the
That's why you
reason.
haven't done it yet, bro.
I'm
That's
not
literally
joking.
it.
I want to also do research on my clients' side of things. So I can offer not just getting them, but also helping them with their sales process. So it's kind of like a one-stop shop kind of a thing. I have a friend that runs like a multi-million revenue roofing business that's doing great. So I was thinking of kind of not partnering with him, but giving him like a little cut of my shares to people who actually want to improve their sales process and kind of include him in it.
Here's what you should do. This is what I did too, actually. Is whoever's your top clients, just pay him like 3, 4, 5K, and get him to record a sales course module on how to sell the services your clients are selling, right? Now, really depends if you want, like, what kind of offer you want to go for. If you want to kind of make it like a one-stop shop, they pay you 10K for everything and you manage their ads, you give them sales. Oh yeah, fair enough, right? Yeah, then or offer that as an upsell. But that's what I would do. Just pay your top clients who's been crushing it, who's been with you for quite some time, and get them to teach you, or get them to make a course even better, So
I'd kind of position it as like, because I'm being very picky with the clients that I'm bringing on as well, like revenue-wise. I want them to be above a certain thing. So if they won't really have a bottleneck of their sales process, but if they did, like the leads and the appointments I would get them, if they just can't close them from there, I would be like, okay, that's on you. So here's how to fix that. And then I'd offer, hey, you know what? I have a roofer that actually, and I'll, right. So, I guess what would you suggest me to research on the side of remodelers, roofers, whether that be like the CRMs they use, whatever?
You mean like how their sales process kind of works?
Exactly.
So I think a lot of them use HubSpot or HubSpot, I think, as a CRM. There's also different CRMs. Like for example, there's a CRM called Roofer, like ROOFR, without the E, right? Just ask your clients, bro. They're gonna be the number one source of information. They're gonna just tell you what they use because they don't have anything to gatekeep from you, right? Like this is what I did too. Like when I was like still in the grind and scaling stage, is I talked to my clients so much and I learned so much from my first few clients about the industry, how they work, how they think, where they hang out, kind of like their lingo, right? Everything.
Psychology.
Exactly, bro. Like if I were you, just hop on calls with all your clients at least once per week and just pick their brain. Obviously kind of talk about, hey, this is what we did this week, whatever, this is the results, but just, pick their brain and talk to them for like an hour, It's going to help you a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm not hard to reach, but I don't talk to my clients a lot. I just get them what they need, and then if there's a problem.
Well, bro, if you're trying to do like research into the market, like your clients are the best source.
Yeah.
Because they're going to share it to like some like random remodeler who's not your client is not going to share shit with you,
I need to be more.
Well, I'd be talking to your clients every single week, like, because like it doesn't even have to be long. I just do a phone call. Sometimes it lasts 3 minutes, sometimes it lasts 10 minutes. But I just talk to them and be like, hey, this is how the past week has been, right? Ask them how has the past week been, how many leads, how are the leads, how are the appointments, how much deals did you close, shit like that. And I just like talk to them like, I would like a friend, right? Like talking to Marco how his agency is going, right? You just ask them, you just communicate with them, and if there's like bottlenecks or there's a problem or an error or a bug, you just communicate that with them. You go through it, you fucking fix it, and then it's like, cool, right? And that's what's gonna keep the relationship good too. If you don't talk to your clients, then like guys are gonna stop the subscription renewals, obviously on like the monthly payments, and then it can all get fucked up. I'd say like I've had honestly bad client results before. My communication was like so good that they would just like rebill with me.
Here's also a quick hack for you to kind of like maintain client retention, make them stay with you forever. Make them genuinely see and feel that you're putting in a lot of effort for them. For example, the random example, let's say a client tells you, hey, I don't like this copy, I don't like this creative, can you change it? Some people are just gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Make them feel like you're putting in your heart and soul into their thing. For example, what you might say is, normally we can't really change this thing because of X, Y, and Z. Facebook doesn't, like if you do this shit, X, Y, and Z. I can see what I can do for you and I'm gonna keep you updated. 10 minutes later, you text them, hey, I've done it, whatever. It's done. Creative is gone, copies changed, whatever, Small things like that are gonna make them feel like, hey man, this guy is actually caring. This guy's actually, a pro at this, Same thing with, for example, this ties into appointment setting, for example, too. Let's say you book someone in, they tell you, I can do it 2 p.m. Instead of just saying, yeah, cool, 2 p.m. works, tell them, I do have a call at that time. I can see what I can do. I might be able to move it around for you, but you have to tell me that you're going to actually show up to this call. Like, can you guarantee that? Yes. Okay, I'm going to move it for you just this one time. If you just kind of like small efforts like that, even if it's not true, they're going to sense that and they're going to appreciate kind of you putting an effort and they're going to show up to the call, stay with you for longer as a client and just pay you more money, So that's a small nugget for you. So,
well, first of all, I just changed my niche completely from detailing to general contracting. This is the first day I will send SMS to that niche, so we'll see. But I guess the main bottlenecks are show up rate in general.
in the new niche.
Yeah, but I mean like when I did detailing as well. So yeah.
Got it. Okay. Well, that's in the past now. Yeah. That doesn't really matter now. Like, what have you done so far, to establish a good show with this new niche? Have you done a VSL? Have you kind of done all the reminders? Like, what have you done so far?
Yeah, everything's done.
Okay, what's everything? What does that mean?
So VSL, all reminders, scripts, all that.
Okay. Are you doing the cold SMS yourself?
What do you mean?
Like you calling these people up, from
Yeah, I mean, I have few setters, but I actually enjoy setting these people myself, since also this is new niche, so I feel like I should also train myself for, because I don't know about the niche that much, so I feel like that's also what I should do.
And bro, if I were you, one of the most highest leverage things you can do, especially this is for anybody watching that is kind of new into any niche, is do deep niche research into the niche before you even do anything, right? Because bro, the thing is, if you open sales call with 10 roofers or whatever, what's your niche now?
General contractor.
Okay, right, okay.
Yeah.
The thing is, you have to temporarily become a general contractor, understand their lingo, understand how they talk, understand certain terms. For example, what is an estimate? How does insurance companies work, which is very prevalent in the general contracting industry. What are quotes? How do they write the quotes? Maybe, how do they just do small things like that, right? Because for example, if you open a sales call, someone tells you, hey, so we charge, 20K for a roof. Most of our stuff is retail. Most stuff, like 20% is insurance work. You're not gonna know what that means, right? You're not gonna know what they're talking about, and that's just gonna help you a lot. Kind of just being able to talk to these guys on a eye to eye level, or however you say that. So if I were you, bro, I would probably spend at least 5 or 6 hours just doing deep niche research. You can even ask GPT for that, bro. Like when I used to do niche research like a year ago or so, GPT was not that advanced that you could ask it such in-depth things, right? Because it was very industry specific. But if I were you, just tonight or tomorrow, dedicate like 5 hours to just doing deep niche research so you can genuinely understand the niche and how they talk, where they hang out, all that stuff.
And the main reason for your show up rate, bro, most of the time, okay, it is the setters. Most of the time, it's the fucking setters, okay? And it's also like the tonality, right? I could probably use the worst fucking SMS script in the world, but I swear, if I have the confidence, right? If I have the conviction, I have the good tonality, like the good energy, high energy, confident, all that shit, I guarantee I'll book them in.
Yeah.
Like I remember I did SMS a couple weeks ago because me and Marco were trying out a new script to give to our setters, and we just wanted to do it for a day because we're really good at booking in appointments. And I remember I did it for like 2 hours. I had so much fucking responses, and every single guy I called up, I think I got a hold of, I didn't really do it for that long, but I got a hold of like 8 guys, and I booked in like 6.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's
in
just
2
so
hours.
it's so fucking easy. So it's like most of the time it's like just having fucking confidence when you're calling these guys, because if they can feel the confidence on the call, right? They can feel the conviction, they feel your energy, they get your vibe, all that shit. Well, they're gonna book in the call, and then their chances of showing up is probably gonna be a lot higher too, right? On the call, if you sound like sad or depressed or anxiety or whatever the fuck it is, bro, that's gonna, or you're feeling that or you're thinking that, that's gonna come out in your voice. That's gonna come out as an emotion on this call, and therefore they might be uneasy and joining this call that you booked with them, or they'll be like, oh, is this guy really worth it? Like, is it really worth joining this call? He didn't really seem like too like confident and shit like that, and then therefore they're not going to join the call. You know what I mean?
It's about positioning in general too. For example, think about this. Let's say like some fat dude calls you, you're a roofer, he's pitching you some fucking service. You can tell he's fat by his voice. He sounds slimy, all that stuff. Well, like as opposed to, for example, let's say Andrew Tate is calling you up and he's pitching you this crazy business idea. He's telling you how he can make so much money. Like he's convicted. He's full of energy. You can feel his energy transferring to you over the phone. Like, which car are you gonna show up to? Like, where do you see the more value? It's like the positioning, right? You know what I mean? So if you position yourself as someone who is high value, who has worked with 200 roofers this year, who has generated his clients like 10 million in revenue this year alone, if you say these things, you will be perceived as like more high value. Therefore, they will see a reason talking to you. You know what I mean? Even if it's not true, it's for the greater good, because you're gonna make them a fuck ton of money, realistically, with your service. So yeah, but that's what I would say. And bro, the main thing is just like, obviously I can like tell you to be more confident and all that stuff, which is kind of cliche, but like just talk with conviction. The way I'm talking to you right now, you can like hear my voice, like I care about you and the results you're gonna get. The same way you want to talk to these guys. Like just talk with like high energy, high conviction, and that you have something amazing to offer that is gonna change their life for the greater good.
Yeah, what I realized, like, when I started, like, when I joined, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get setters. I'm not gonna do this shit, myself. Yeah. So, and then I started, Kihu has told me I should set myself as well, because how can I, teach somebody if I don't know how to do it? So yeah, like the first day, I called just 3 guys, and I booked like back-to-back 3 people, and 2 of them showed up. So, yeah, I feel like I have to do that and get it dialed. it's no issue for me. But yeah, also kind of mindset thing. I mean, I have made money already before, this. Started making money, young age. But now, I don't know, it's kind of, because like I haven't made money. I mean, I have, but not that much through, internet. So that's kind of my issue.
So are you believing that it's just hard to make money online? Is that
No, I don't believe it's hard, but I don't know, just feels like, yeah, I don't know. Not really sure why.
well? Let's try to find the belief, because if we don't know what it is, then we can't just attack it. Like
Yeah.
what about making money online seems kind of difficult or maybe scary or
Well, I don't think money is hard to make. I don't think that at all. Like I don't like few K, it doesn't matter. Like
do you believe that someone trusting you online even though they never met you before is difficult?
nah. I feel like it's just limiting beliefs right now. So like I had like businesses that I just used to do reselling all that. So that's not true internet. So yeah, I don't know.
You think that SMMA is not a good business model?
No, not at all.
You believe that your niche is saturated?
No.
I know when I close this first when I will close this first in this new niche, I know that will kind of just I know I will just close back and forth, but I guess it's because I haven't made money through the internet. Like I have made, but not really, not that much.
Okay.
So I
Well-
think that's the issue.
Well, everybody at this table, everybody that is in this villa right now has made money through the internet with the SMA in the same niche as you.
Yeah.
So that's enough proof for you to, for your subconscious mind to know that you can do too. There's no difference between me, you, Panos, Kiwa, Zeke, Joseph, Anthony, everybody here. There's no difference between us and you. It's just that, it's just the beliefs, right?
Yeah.
So everybody here is living proof that it is possible and that you have no reason not to believe that, Like, what kind of beliefs or what kind of thoughts do you get on a day-to-day basis around this kind of belief? Like, what is it exactly?
Well, I get caught up like mostly on just overthinking situations. Like, for example, when I'm creating new VSL, for example, now, already did it, but like it took me like forever just cause like I don't scroll reels, I don't do none of that, but it takes me so long to do something, which is like super bad.
What do you mean takes you a long time?
Like, let's say you're gonna do new VSL, right? Takes you 2 hours, gonna take me 2 days.
Why?
I don't know. I overthink everything.
Like, what do you mean what do you mean you overthink? Do you think it's bad or the way you do it or?
No, I'm just like over analyzing everything, So like, I don't want to, like now I did this, I just made it because like I knew I have to just do it.
Yeah.
But mostly when I do detailing, I'm just like, no, this has to be perfect before I start,
Well, where do you think that stems from? Is it something that happened to you as a kid, maybe?
Probably, yeah, but yeah, I don't know.
Certain that up, but what I have noticed in your behavior, again, this is all love, bro.
Yeah.
What do you really do this for? Why do you need to upload the story when you're doing something? Why do you have the need sometimes to fight someone?
No,
Why do you get caught up in your emotions?
I mean, the fighting just for fun. But I mean, we are fighting with,
No, I'm not
Kihua,
talking
all
about
that.
fighting for fun. I'm talking when, like, for example, yesterday in the club, why did you want to fight these guys? What
No, they were disrespect me, but
Okay, they were
I wasn't
disrespectful.
really,
They were disrespectful. With you fighting them, what do you win? Why your life becomes better and why you make more money?
I mean, yeah, that's true, but I wasn't really, 100% going at it, because like that wouldn't
Why do you
happen.
need to upload the story every single day?
What do you mean
Showing your
upload
life?
story?
Upload the story on Instagram. Why do you need
I don't
to?
have IG on my phone.
And then who uploads the stories?
Huh?
Who uploads the stories?
Me, but I don't have IG on my phone, so I'm not doing, IG.
Yeah, who do you really do this for?
Me?
What's your end goal in life?
help people.
Selfie.
But I do it for.
What do you do now if no one was ever watching you?
What do you mean?
Would you do what you do now, like work 12-hour days, make 50K a month if no one was watching you? Would you need to tell someone that you closed a 3K PIF to be happy for this?
So what is your question?
My question is, would you need to show that you do something in order for you to be happy for it?
No. I mean, I haven't made a lot of money at my age, but the thing is, because I'm transitioning to SMMA, I'm still making money from other stuff. This is the last month I'm still getting income, but yeah, I'm doing this for myself and for my family.
Yeah, bro, because I guarantee you have a general vision of what you want. You know, for me, it was like, bro, I want to live like just a fun lifestyle where I just get to really do whatever the fuck I want when I want. I have fuck you money. I can buy this car. I can drive this car. You know, this is the type of girl I want. This is the type of watch I want. Like, this isn't in your mind, but for me and most guys here, it's like, bro, I want to live this lifestyle of freedom, of true freedom, right? And it's going to have this in it. I'm going to have this exact thing. I'm going to have this exact thing. I'm going to have this exact thing. And I'm going to think this way. I'm going to act this way. And like, I think if you haven't digged in your subconscious mind yet and you haven't really thought about what you really, really want, it's going to be hard to, you know, wake up every morning and put the 12 to 15 hours of work that you need to do every day. Because if you don't have a vision and a roadmap of where you want to go and you constantly don't visualize that and you constantly don't think about that, well, then of course you're going to give up because your mind's going to revert back to your old self and your beliefs before and what you've thought before, right? So I think for a lot of you guys, like this is what I did. I remember Charlie Morgan actually told me to do this, but I literally remember sitting in my room and I would write down everything I'd wanted. And I would write it down on a piece of paper, bro. I took like an hour of like the unique things I'd fucking want. And then I would put that in my subliminal and I would think about that every single day and I'd visualize that every single day. And this is why I'm in this position now. Like it's weird where I have like visualizations from a year ago that are playing out in my life and I don't really even realize it. It's just like kind of trippy. Now I have like basically proof of concept because what I visualized before now I have. Now it's like, okay, why don't I just visualize $5 million a month in Bugattis and Richard Milles? You know what I mean? Like, why not? So like, I think you got to find out your real reason why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, because like, obviously everybody wants to help people, but like, let's be real. Yeah, you want to help people, but you do want to be a bit selfish and live the life that you really want to live, right?
I mean, nobody just wants to help people. No, I got to figure out, but
You're not getting something out of it, you know?
Yeah. No, I know what I want, like, but it's because like, well, I've been into, you know, I have already time freedom. Like I've had that for a few years ago, you know. So like, for example, this is my 7th country this year. Last year, 11th country. So it's not about, you know, that, because like I think main reason as well is I've been comfortable because I've been living this lifestyle for multiple years.
You know what I think you need? I think you need a lot of pain.
Yeah.
A lot of you need to.
That's exactly what I think as well. Like urgency and pain, more pain. Yeah.
I think you should go. You know, I think you should go. I think you should isolate yourself for like maybe like 2, 3, 4 weeks and just grind.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And just like I'm saying, like summer cabin, Switzerland, and mountains, like where there's nothing in like a kilometer radius from you, except like maybe like a grocery store and a gym, right? Because I feel like right now I mean, like you said, you're kind of comfortable. You're not kind of like in a locked-in state. You know, you're kind of in a limbo state right now.
Yeah.
You know. So this is what I had also last October. I just locked in for an entire month. I didn't talk to anybody.
Can I get the lighter?
I just locked in, and you know, it brought me now to where I'm at now. This was like the root thing. If I didn't do that in October, I probably would still be at home trying to figure it out. Maybe like in a limbo state, you know. And that was pretty painful, you know. But I made a lot of money. You know, it's pretty painful at the start, but once you kind of see progress and you see yourself transcending levels, like it kind of becomes fun. You know. So I think what you need is like some pain. And just that's gonna allow you to grow, like genuinely grow.
Are you doing the mindset stuff that people scared us to do?
No, I haven't done. Not really.
Okay, well everybody here,
We'll do it today.
but everybody here will do a subliminal. Like everybody's gonna make their own subliminal today.
I mean, I'm doing mindset stuff, but this is the kind of first time in those 2 years that my mind is so fucked, which you have recognized as well. I think everybody, but I'm gonna do the mind stuff from this day on. So I'm gonna start today.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do it anyway here after this.
Yeah, I know.
After this combo here, and we're gonna have everybody craft their own subliminal. We're gonna introduce everybody to the special tape, and we'll have everybody take an action here. And if you don't, then what are you paying us money for? Then you just donate us, pretty much. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just know when I get my first piff with this new niche, I know things will change forever.
And then you have proof of concept. Then you have then you just know that what you're doing is working. So even for you too, we'll force you this week to close a piff. We'll force you. We'll have you send out SMS every single day. If not, you gotta do 500 push-ups. If you don't hit your goals every single day.
Yeah, I'm doing now water fast, so I'm not gonna eat before I close. Yeah.
We had Ellis also, funny thing, we had Ellis in Miami with us 2 months ago, and he was like, I don't deserve to eat.
Yeah.
He told us that every day when he didn't close a piff.
Yeah, I do water fast.
He remembers.
Often, so.
Apo remembers.
It creates urgency.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, do you feel like this kind of gives you a bit more clarity about anything?
Yeah.
But also at the same time, I just know that I'm gonna do daily 3K SMS blasts, and I'm gonna do half of them myself and then setters. So there's no way I'm not gonna get 10 to 20 booked, appointment booked per day. So there's no way also from those 10 to 20, let's say 10 show up, right? So there's no way I'm not gonna close at least 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, it's this was what Kio was saying too. You can compress all the progress you need into a smaller amount of time. Let's say you can send out 1K SMS across a week, or you can just send 7,000 one day and get all the appointments in combined in 1 or 2 days, and just close everybody in those days you take sales calls.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, bro, you're sending out 2,000 SMS, bro.
3K.
3K, even better, bro. Send out 3K and get 10, 11, 12 appointments.
No, 20.
20, bro, even better, Do it yourself, right?
Yeah, I will do.
And then you close at least 3 people
Yeah.
the next day.
What's the difference between you now and you 10 months ago? Like in October, let's say before you make your 30K month. Zeke, the same question as well.
Confidence, bro.
Well, I think the main thing is also, I would say, purpose and just a clear vision. Because, last year when we went to that other Greece retreat, on the same islands, doing the same things, full circle moment, yeah. I was like, damn, this is really what I want. 'Cause before that, I was like, oh yeah, I want to make money. I don't really know what I really want to do, what I want my life to look like. After the trip, I was like, yeah, man, this is what I want. And so next 30 days, I was like, hell yeah, this is my drive now. So I was like, I had pretty much unlimited motivation to kind of go and get it, right? And then I just made 32K in a month after that.
How do you allow yourself not to be distracted from your goal? And I'm not talking about working less, I'm talking about your mind not being 100% focused on your goal.
Well, there's nothing that matters besides your goal. What else am I going to do? Obviously, you want to do fun stuff and you want to be able to, enjoy your life. But at the end of the day, before you go to sleep or whenever you're alone, everything I think about personally is just, doing 7-figure months. There's nothing else I just think about when I'm alone. I don't really think about dating girls, for example, because that's just not my end goal. My end goal is always to make 7-figure months, 5 million a month, right? So there's nothing that can distract me because that's just so deeply rooted inside of me. You know what I mean? My life purpose is not to just fuck as many women as possible, for example, or do other things, or travel the world. Obviously, it is part of my goal, and I want to see countries, but it's not my life purpose traveling the world. It's just what I do for fun. You know what I mean? So it's just really, you gotta kind of analyze yourself, what matters to you, and just make that your life purpose.
Do you think there's anything real in our life?
Anything real?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Are we even here? Yes.
I mean, it feels pretty real if you slap yourself.
How do I constantly attach myself to myself in the lifeline that I'm living the life of my dreams? How do I constantly, I'm constantly aligned with that person?
Well, whenever you're free, just listen to your subliminals. So you don't even allow external things to come into your mind. Like you want to really, and I think I was talking to you about that earlier. Like your mind is like a radio dish. Just limit the amount of inputs you get. Limit the amount of news you consume. The time you spend on social media, and just only listen to things, people, and media that allows you to like drive forward. Your subliminals.
So focus your whole life on this, like.
It's not your whole life, especially right now as during the growth stages, because eventually your mind kind of becomes solidified, and you will do that naturally. You know. So now you have to like nowadays. I mean, bro, I'll scroll reels occasionally when I'm like taking a shit or something like that. You know, I'll just like, because why not, right? But especially if you're like in the starting stages, growth stages, like you can't allow that from distracting you. You know, like it's either everything or nothing at that point. You know.
How do you, so attaching yourself in that identity, acting like that identity, not letting yourself get away from that identity.
Yeah.
And that identity eventually is you.
Exactly. You have to kind of temporarily become an actor. You have to act like your future self.
And when you're doing low frequency things that you have to do, you completely detach yourself from that, and you're still the
Yeah, exactly. You just detach yourself. For example, you know, I know
going to
sometimes
school,
parents,
dodging his parents,
right?
and shit like this. You
You
just
know.
detach yourself.
It's like that's not me. You know, that's your old self. Because the person you're trying to be, he's not doing those things, right?
Yeah. What do you do in your free time?
You know, free time.
There's no free time.
I mean, bro, like, what do you consider free time? Like right now, this is pretty free time.
As I told you, bro, like, so for example, like, I sleep around 7 hours a day. Okay, 6-7 hours a day. It's not human for me to work over like 14 hours a day. Like, most of my days are like 12, 13 hours. Like after a point, like your mind just stops fluctuating and like stops working. What do you do at this point?
What I have personally sometimes when I work for long periods of time and I'm at my desk.
Or especially like, for example, if you got like, it's because I'm in Greece. So I've got like calls at like 8, 9, 10 p.m. I got 3 calls in a row, and then I have like 2 more whatsoever, like at 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. What do I do like to kind of relax my mind but not detach myself from the identity and my goal?
What I have sometimes myself when I work for long periods of time, I become a shallow breather. So my breaths become like very short and small. And I notice that sometimes like I kind of get dizzy sometimes when I just sit in a space for long periods of time. So when I realize that, I just get up and I just go for a walk for like 30 minutes, you know? And while I'm going on a walk, guess what? I'm listening to subliminals.
I think, because I had to go back to my hometown, right, since I left Miami since May, right? I think the one thing that kind of kept me focused and the one thing that kept me organized and the reason why I am where I am right now is because of journaling. Like, that's my mindset, is like, I'll be like, okay, this is what I want to do today. At the end of the day, I'm like, okay, this is what I did today. Okay, why didn't I do this? You know, like,
Because you're putting your mind to the paper.
yeah, it's like you're talking to somebody, but like it's yourself, right? So I mean, in my opinion, you're gonna give yourself the best advice. Right. You know what you need to do. It's just you need to put it on paper to know what to do, right? You need to organize your thoughts.
Yeah, you'll be amazed what you can come up with if you just put everything on paper and you just think. Like, you'll be amazed at what you're gonna do.
I think that's what I do in my free time, is like kind of like the low frequency days, I guess you can say. It's just journal and like mess around and make new systems. It's stuff that I find fun, you know, like I find fun building the business. Right now.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'd say
That's-
also runs are good. Go running like in the morning. That's kind of.
Do something challenging that's rewarding, but
I already do that.
Yeah, like go to the gym or spar. Like we'll spar at the crib, you know. Just do, I don't know, or we'll drive. Well, I mean it depends, but like me and Q and Marco would just sometimes go like take the M4, just drive around, shit like that, or just like
3 times in total I have went to 10 to 15k. 2 times of that I hit 6k in less than one time 48 hours, and the other time like in 24 hours. So I don't know, like when I do that like that will get me to like 30, 40k man, like, I just lose momentum, bro. I don't know. Lose momentum, bro. No, I do not get comfortable. I just feel like I get caught up in my thoughts, bro.
Like what?
Like, maybe I get comfortable, but like I think that because it's the wave of fortune that like Kiwa talks about when some like just things trying to suck my energy and they're successful in doing this.
You know, here's what's funny. I think also like Tay talks about this a lot is whenever you make a lot of money, right, in one day and 1 week, for example, and you think the next week or the next day you can take some time off. That's not how it works.
Yes, sir.
You have, like, cause like that's in the past. Like it doesn't matter. Like you can make 100K last month, but if you make the next month only 20K, it's still you're still at, you know, shit, right? It's still retarded. Like it's still not good, right? So this is the main thing, bro. Like what you might have happen is, you know, whenever you make some money, is you kind of like slow down. You know, you think that's happening?
To be honest with you, the first time, yes. First time probably. First time it probably happened because of the amount of inputs, because I was sleeping like 4 hours a day. Like it was. I think it happened because I was just extremely fucking tired. The next times I just feel like when I'm about, like, for example, after like a few weeks in the program, like 4 weeks in the program, boom, I closed 6K in 48 hours. We do an interview, and then like next day I hang out with my girl, 3 hours of her non-stop complaining with so bad energy. Come back to the home, my mom starts freaking out about college. My father comes home, starts yapping. You get me, bro? And I'm like,
Well, bro, the easiest thing to do is just leave. Now you can't really do that because you have certain constraints with school and everything, which I understand, and you can't really drop out yet, right? If you would have been of the age of 18, I would have told you just leave, just go somewhere else, right? And you're here right now, which is great. You know, do you have a vacation right now in school, or what do you have?
yeah, we don't have school until September.
September, damn. So, bro, like this is the chance for you to scale, bro. Like that's like what, 2 months? Like this is the chance for you to hit 30, 40, 50K a month. So for the next 2 months till September, don't go home. Okay? I want you to find here, like, you know, a few people here and just book a B&B after this and just go somewhere. Why?
My parents won't let me leave the house for so long.
Why not though?
The situation is so
Like if you just stay in Greece though, if you stay in Greece.
What?
If you don't even leave the country, stay in Greece.
Look, man, my father would probably be okay, but like, look, man, I come from a fucking village in a fucking small island in Greece. Like, you guys don't understand how deep, like, you can't, like, I know you're not from the States, but you're still from Germany, you know, like, how different, and you're still from a city, I'm from a fucking village in a small island, like, honestly, I've not seen a supercar in my life. There's not a single person that, like, yeah, like,
Okay then.
yeah.
So it's really just your parents.
I cannot live, bro. That's the situation.
Well, what if you have Anthony talk to your parents and just show them, hey, you know.
Anthony doesn't. No, bro. No, they don't. They trust me more than Anthony, bro.
Fuck you, bro. That's not.
That's what they told me.
Bro,
That's what they told
You know
me.
that they did not trust you even coming here, and they messaged me to come here to take care of you.
No.
But it's not about like. It's not about that he cannot take care of himself, but the thing that he just said is not true, bro. Obviously because he's like 16 years old, but it is not that he's irresponsible or something like this. Instead, he's way more responsible than like 20 years old guys that I...
This guy's more responsible than like half the people I know that are 30.
Right.
Genuinely.
Well, bro, the main thing is then, I mean, if you just can't leave and you have to like wait till you're, 18. I mean, unless just like the best thing for you to do is just hit 50K a month at home and just show your parents, I made this amount of money in a month, and you just like make them feel stupid that they're not allowing you to leave, right? I mean, Anthony can back you up with this too. Like,
Anthony, I don't know, bro. Like, honestly, what I would probably do is, bro, the fact that I'm here, like, the fact that comes from the fact that a lot of fighting belief and shit like this. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna include it in my own month pattern, reality transurfing, there is a lifeline that my parents let me come in fighting Miami. That's just gonna happen, bro.
That's your best bet, to be honest, bro. Because like, bro, like, that's not even an issue with you. It's an issue with the parents. It's outside of your control, in a sense, you know. Kind of.
Yeah. Like they have the right to stop. They have the right. Like,
It's just kind of like retarded. So I mean, the best bet for you here is like just like first of all, worst case, just lock in at your crib. Don't talk to your parents. Maybe like talk to your girl like once or twice a week. You know, if she's low frequency, right? You know, if she's just tell her like, hey, I don't like if you do this, and just talk to her like, I don't like you doing X, Y, and Z. Please stop that. You know, just talk to her about it. Don't talk to your parents because that's my parents are a lost cause too. Like, just don't talk to them. Just avoid them. Like genuinely. Just be in your room all day, work, go to the gym, and then at the end of the day, just go for a walk, listening to subliminals. Like every single second you have spare and you don't work, you want to use it to still get further ahead. Whether that's listening to subliminals, whether that's doing 1 month paddling, whether that's going to the gym.
sometimes listen to music about money instead of subliminals.
I mean, for fun, yes, but it's not going to have the same effect. You know?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
It's gonna have the instant, like some more gratification in the moment, but not so much.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not bad. You can still listen to it. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, you know, like, it is what it is. But, like, it's not going to have the same effect. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You know, like, your subliminals are directly made to help you make more money. Transfer your reality, right? You know?
Yeah.
And whoever's watching this and you might think we're crazy. You might think we're talking a whole bunch of bullshit. That's on you. You know, if you try it, it's going to work. I'm telling you. I've used it. He used it. Everybody here used it. So... yeah, that's our like I guess small little mastermind here. If you guys have any questions about anything we talked about, drop a comment. Rome is always happy to help. And
Bro, I'm sorry, but like imagine someone seeing this and like having objections. I'm not sure if these guys can help me. I'm not sure if these guys can help me. Bro, imagine if someone sees this and it's like, I'm not sure, bro.
you know, I mean, everybody's got to do their own like work on their end to, you know, be willing to get help and drop their ego. But, you know, someone doesn't want to change. Like, there's nothing you can do. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, that being said, boys, we'll cut it here. We'll see you in the next one.